And now for my review of How to Train Your Dragon 2. So it's going to be a review of How to Train Your Dragon 2. That's why I have Toothless out. So let's go. So this is how it pretty much worked. Went to the movie theater happy and excited, came out excited, but I hated something. Let's go to the story about the movie. So, the story of the movie is that Hiccup is being told to become chief by his dad. And we don't see that in the movie. But he's supposed to be becoming chief, but he doesn't want to. So he decides to run off, and he goes with Toothless to find islands. He's been doing it for a really long time. And then he comes back after him and Astrid find Eret, who is a dragon snatcher, who works for Drago Bloodfist, who killed everyone except Hiccup's dad that was in a specific place. And then with him, and then Hiccup, Stoic, his dad, Rough Nut, Tough Nut, Astrid, Fishlegs, Snotlout, and all of his friends go on an adventure to stop Drago. But before that happens, Hiccup decides to just run off and try to change Drago's mind, but fails. He is then captured by them, but is just a plan to trick them. But then he is soon captured by Hook Fang, who is told that he is going to be saved. But again, Hiccup just decides to ignore his dad and try to find Drago. But then he comes along Valka, his mom, who's been missing for 20 years. How did this happen? One night when Hiccup was just a baby, a dragon attacked Hiccup's house. And then his mom noticed that dragons weren't really mean. Cloudjumper, the new dragon, was just playing with Hiccup when all of a sudden, coming through the door was Stoke. He was trying to kill Cloudjumper. But then, all of a sudden, Valka decided to keep in secret that she was going to go away with Cloudjumper so she could prove one day and come back later. That way she can see if she would be able to change people's minds. But then again, in the first movie, Hiccup already changed that. After discovering his mom, he also finds the Great Bewilderbeast, a giant king dragon who's able to control all the dragons except the babies, which actually works later in the movie. So, and then he starts finding more different dragons. And Hiccup decides to tell his mom of how he found Toothless, who might be the last of his kind, but maybe really isn't. And they go to decide to find more different kinds of dragons, all of them. Then, all of a sudden, Eret decides to capture the dragons and the 4 friends of Hiccup, but then is betrayed by Drago, and then Drago finds out that Hiccup is out to change his mind, and is able to control a Night Fury, which he thinks that he had gotten rid of all of them, because that's the only dragon he could never really take control of, until he got his hands on the king. And then they find the island where Stoic and Hiccup and Valka, his mother, are. And this is how it happened. Stoic was trying to find Hiccup and then was trying to take him home. When all of a sudden Gabra just decides to say, "You might want to take this one on your own." And Hiccup's father and his mother reunite. But then, all of a sudden, within seconds later, the happiness and meeting is over as soon as Drago decides to attack the island and kills the other Bewilderbeast by having the evil one, stabbing the white one in the chest. They think it's over, and then he decides to try to kill Hiccup's parents. Then, all of a sudden, he decides to kill Hiccup instead, and then, using the power he has to control the King Dragon, he controls Toothless. Toothless tries to stop it and trying to take control of himself, but almost kills Hiccup. Then, Hiccup's father gets in the way and then gets killed. Stoic dies. And then Hiccup tells Toothless to go away. But his mom tells him that sometimes bad people take control of people and make them do bad things. Hiccup is not Hiccup, but Toothless is then again possessed and taken all the way to where he can attack Berk. Then, to have a memorial for him, they put his body on a ship, and God bless him. They burn the ship by throwing arrows at it. And then Hiccup decides to say how he's going to help everyone. And then they ride the only dragons that weren't controlled, the babies. It's a tough flight for them to go, and then they soon make it back to work. But after Drago does. Drago makes his way to the island and then soon tries to destroy it. Hiccup decides to make his friends distract the Bewilderbeast by shooting sheep at it. And then tries to knock Toothless, and then Toothless is not possessed and is not able to be controlled anymore. But then, disaster strikes. Hiccup and Toothless both get frozen by ice when trying to fight the Bewilderbeast, but then